Slow down, pull over just before the rock cut.
The driver's under the truck on the ground.
At 10 p.m., Jamie responds to the urgent call.
The rock cut is becoming this war zone lately.
I hope he's okay.
Tried to get over, there she went.
The truck swerved to avoid a stop in traffic, landing hard in deep snow on the driver's side.
That could have been a lot worse for him.
Okay? Yeah, okay, thank you.
Given the fact that there's all kinds of heavy rocks, jagged rocks down underneath him. This guy's just lucky to be alive.
I got a couple things in there that, can we come back with my buddy and that?
Yeah, well, we'll leave the flagging guy here.
Oh, right on, Jimmy.
All right, you get better.
I will.
All right. Thank you very much. This driver has a crazy crash and he's in good shape. I mean, that's always a great day.
With a survivor on his way, Jamie tracks down the trucker who stopped to help.
Thanks for everything you did, eh? You know, all the guys in trucks, they stop and assist each other and have each other's back.
Have you looked at the wreck at all? Or?
No, I haven't looked at it at all. No,
Can I make sure nothing's leaking?
Okay. Yeah, I haven't even looked at it. I just got here a second before you did.
Looks like food. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun job.
The semi was hauling a load of food packaging. But the wreck's location and tonight's conditions are a serious hazard.
It would be absolutely too dangerous to try to recover this truck on a blind corner, limited visibility. Pull back here. Guy coming in hot.
It's obviously a bad corner, especially with the bad road conditions. You hit those brakes a little too hard, you're going for a ride. Amazing how fast the truckers come down.
Yeah. Wait, I don't feel safe over here. Oh my God. Bad weather, cold night, bad corner for traffic. These wrecks aren't easy wrecks. It's really not a good idea to be recovering this thing tonight.
This will be Colin's second wreck in the rock cut.
Hi, out for Golden.
Earlier this winter, his first recovery here didn't go as planned.
What let go? I'd love to get that one back if I could.
Hidden under the snow, a minefield of boulders will make this recovery tougher than the last.
The good old tow gods have thrown a 5-foot wall here.
Yeah, that's awesome. Everything's covered in 3 feet of snow. 2 or 3 feet of snow can hide hazards.
Cal,
Yeah,
this is a 6-foot wall here.
yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Colin's plan is to pull the rig up sideways at a sharp angle over the rocks.
You grab the bogies in the trailer. I grab the ass end of the tractor and the front end of it.
We're gonna pull this truck out in a way that we could keep at least one lane of the highway open.
You can see the rocks under the snow.
Yeah.
You try pulling against that, you're just gonna rip the out of it. I go for straight on pick.
More on an angle. I really don't want to shut that road down. It'll be on enough of an angle we can pick it and drag it out that way.
You try dragging this thing?
Well, we're not gonna drag it. We're gonna pick it. We're gonna pick it on an angle. Trust me.
I'm gonna give you my advice.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore it.
Well, just listen and I'll do what I'm told.
What's going on the number 5 there today?
There's snowfall warning for the coast tonight.
8 p.m. on BC's Coquihalla Highway. Heavy snow and heavy traffic
That guy's in a hurry.
are building on the vital trucking route.
This corridor, it brings all types up that mountain.
Gonna be a busy one tonight.
Vehicles hauling fuel, food, freight. There's cars, there's buses hauling people. Some people thrive in winter snowstorms, other people do not.
Tonight, Quiring Towing is working the mountain,
Who is it, Al Quiring?
but it's not Al.
There's some weather and Sunday, so it's going to be a lot of traffic.
It's his 24-year-old son, Kerry.
Seeing what there is, you don't know until you show up.
Kerry's grown up in the family business,
What the?
honing his skills alongside his grandpa Bob and his father Al.
This is what they call family bonding.
He's got the makings to be a good heavy wrecker operator. I could see it in him.
I'm just going to hook to this tree to get the angle.
Makes me feel very proud because I'm 4th generation. I'm trying to live on that legacy and make it go another generation.
After a long day on the mountain,
Yeah, I'm fishtailing a bit here.
Kerry's ready to call it a night.
I've been on the Coquihalla all day, done a few things. Now I'm going back home.
But 8 miles east of Hope,
Ooh, it's a little slick there.
the snow has turned into freezing rain.
Anybody coming up the rock cut, you don't have chains on it, you're not gonna make it.
There's black ice everywhere.
Hang on, we got something right here, the rock cut.
A pickup has slid off the road.
You guys okay?
I don't know probably how to get out of here.
Okay,
I need to help these people. I'm going to pull them out.
get over here. You're going to grab a cable.
As Kerry works,
Get that car to move.
traffic slows to a stop.
I deal with this pickup as quickly as I can.
But as Kerry hustles, emergency crews race to an area just west of him.
I don't even know what's going on.
There's got to be something bigger going on.
Hop in, back up.
Kerry gets the pickup on its way
There's an army ambulance heading up there.
and scrambles towards the lights and sirens.
Holy.
We have a crash at the rock cut. Slow down before you get to it. Nobody gets by me here.
A chain reaction collision happened just minutes ago.
Holy.
And Kerry is one of the first on scene.
4 semis, 3 buses, and multiple cars southbound.
This is the biggest crash I have ever seen.
Cars everywhere, crushed and squashed. Holy crap.
One of the buses, sandwiched between 2 tractor trailers, was part of the chain reaction that happened only minutes ago. The bus was rounding a bend when the driver suddenly had to brake and narrowly escaped piling into the first stage of the wreck. Then, a tractor trailer couldn't stop in time, burying its front end under another semi.
Bus driver?
Yes.
Is everyone okay?
So Kerry and the first responders
I'm probably going to have to pull this back. Open the window. I don't think they know how.
look for another escape route.
I'm tall enough to look into the windows.
Do you want to shine the light?
Oh, there we go. So how many people are in there? Just be calm, everyone, okay?
And tell the bystanders help is on the way.
Incredibly,
There's a sore neck, a couple sore bones.
none of the 47 passengers are seriously injured, despite the terrifying final moment. Kerry does what he can to help clear a path.
You're good to go. Yeah.
And moments later, more emergency crews arrive on scene.
The help is here. It's great, relieving. The first responders, firefighters, search and rescue, paramedics, they are the heroes.
With every driver and passenger safely off-site, work to reopen the highway begins. And Kerry's night is finally over.
There's another tow company on police rotation. They got this handled. I'm going to go home.
On one of the biggest wrecks on the Coke in years, Al's son was there for those in need.
It takes a huge amount of courage, and I'm glad that he met that challenge and overcame it. And he stepped forward to help people, which makes me very proud.
Guys, we're probably going to be closed all night, so find somewhere safe and get some sleep.
Helping people in a disaster like that, it's a call above and beyond the duty of being a tow truck operator.
For a young guy like Kerry to stumble across a major event, it's probably almost second nature for him to dive in.
In those conditions, that's what brings out the best in a person.
A 40-ton boulder has crashed onto the highway, nearly crushing a semi.
I didn't get to see a whole lot.
Driver Matt Rashinsky miraculously escaped injury.
A couple of boulders about the size of beach balls started rolling off the hill, and as I came up, everything let go.
After the close call hours ago, Matt has returned to the scene.
I went from about 80 kilometers an hour to zero in about 3 feet.
Can't even see the tractor.
The truck was traveling below a rocky slope when it gave way, and the tractor slammed into the 40-ton boulder.
It literally happened in the blink of an eye.
Matt was lucky to walk away unharmed.
I just finished building that truck. I've been working it for less than a month.
Now he's back to get his rig.
Hi, Al. My name is Matt.
And he's reaching out.
You're aware of my predicament here?
To the one man he knows can help.
Thank you, sir.
Al Quiring.
Today we'll be wearing the hard hats. Hopefully with no rocks mashing the cab or worse.
As Al heads north.
Is this road getting open here, or what are they doing?
Still closed for now, boys.
Crews are trying to reopen Highway 1. A vital route for truckers.
You're Matt?
Yeah.
Talked on the phone there. Yeah, we'll get you fixed up here. They have a safety officer on site. So you hear that air horn, you better get your running shoes on quick and hightail it. It's hard to battle with Mother Nature.
Al must first remove the drive shaft and release the brakes, so the tractor will roll. But the drive shaft is crushed.
Rather than try and bojangle the drive shaft out of this truck, I'm just gonna undo the drive axles and show people that I should have actually been an all-star baseball player.
It's never good to see someone swinging a hammer at your truck.
The axles are out, and the wheels should roll.
Let the festivities begin.
Now Al will attempt to winch the semi away from the boulder.
Okay, here we go. The truck's had a rough day. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
The trailer hitch is buried deep into a wall.
This is strange.
With a highway to open,
Yeah, we'll get one of them dump trucks to come up in behind just to hang on to that trailer while we bust it out of there.
Al needs quick access to the hidden hitch.
Just go easy. Okay, watch out. Just keep her going. These mobile homes, it doesn't take much of a smash to really cause a problem with them. See if we can get that hitch out of there now.
I got a pinch bar right here.
Yep, we could probably try that.
Watch out.
A little higher, we'll close it. Okay.
With the trailer disconnected, Al can move the tractor off the road.
Let's see if I can grab it somehow.
Then turns his attention to the damaged mobile home.
To get this trailer towable, we've got to cut the loose debris off. It's hard to break that unit out of there so that we don't have problems further down the highway. Let's chop this off.
Gotta get the highway open, so gotta just hammer through it and get it the hell out of here.
Okay, we're good to go.
Al's handiwork is nearly complete.
I'd like to walk your super excavator here and...
Oh, you want me to push it off?
Yeah.
He recruits an excavator for the last incision.
You're like a surgeon with that thing. Just scrape her off there now. Beauty. We're gonna get all these pieces all chopped up. Close it up, make sure it's safe. And take the trailer away.
In less than 3 hours on site,
They're just gonna tie it on and they're out of here.
Al has made quick work of the boulder wreck.
Can I say something?
What's that?
Thank you. Like, I really, this is...
Oh, it's every day for me.
And made a highway supervisor's day.
Yeah, we're clear. Okay, have a good day. Wind her up, boys. We're off to the next one.
As Jamie heads east,
Jimmy Davis out there.
following behind is the latest machine to modernize his fleet, the 30-ton Mack. Behind the wheel, a new operator who's traveled 4,000 miles for an epic adventure.
I just had this idea of driving trucks in North America.
I've hired Greg to do long haul. Greg is the guy to be that extra soldier I need out on the road.
Hey, Greg. Yeah, go ahead. One thing you gotta watch out here, you can hit black ice.
But today, Jamie will give him a shot at something more.
He's really itching to do some recovery work. Throw him into the fire and see what happens.
Closing in on the crash site,
Coming up on it right now here.
Jamie spots the wreck on a notorious bend.
That guy went right into the rock wall there.
Dead Man's Curve.
So, yeah, it's pretty bad.
What's going on here? Wow. Holy man.
Jamie surveys the scene.
You're really in there, eh?
The driver lost control. And dropped into the ditch, grinding to a halt against a rock wall. It's an eye-opener.
And he ripped it open like a sardine tin.
For the Irishman.
It's a pretty big mess. Kind of thinking, holy crap, what am I going into here?
Damn.
Also on scene is Jamie's mechanic, Brian Rash.
Mashed up.
The driver was lucky enough to walk away. Could have been a fatality.
The trailer is trashed.
Look at the floor is just sagging.
Spilling out a clue of the cargo inside. Bundles of firewood.
We want to get the load transferred in this tractor trailer out of here as quick as possible.
But the doors are jammed.
It's being stubborn ain't gonna work.
But you know what you can do?
Jamie musters an idea.
Put a chain through here.
Yeah.
And try to rip this.
Use the power of the Mac.
We're gonna use brute force and we're gonna rip this door open.
It's Greg's first battle with bent metal.
In this business, you gotta have hands-on experience.
You're gonna have to do a bit of rip and tear.
I'm excited, but I'm also a little bit nervous.
Greg triggers the new record.
Pressure's on.
By remote control.
Stand back.
Action.
Let's stand back a bit. Holy moly.
All right, watch out, guys.
Wow. You got her?
The trailer is not salvageable.
It's a rip and tear show. That's what this is.
But the roadside recovery won't begin
Peel that corner, so.
until it's empty.
The door's coming off, period.
Finally, 44,000 pounds of firewood can be transferred into a new trailer.
It's gonna be like a chain gang, right? Yeah.
Each bundle must be removed by hand on a dangerous curve.
Slow down going past the accident. Especially on a corner like that.
You don't need to be sitting there. You need to get out as quick as you can.
Hang on. Hang on.
Let's get her done.
Earlier today, the loaded semi lost the road and wedged into a jagged rock wall. The wreck is only 50 feet away.
That corner's called Dead Man's Curve.
Oh.
From a 1,000-foot drop.
You know, I'm afraid of heights myself, believe it or not.
As the crew hurries to empty the trailer.
Yeah, it's cooling off already now too, eh? But it's cold.
Yeah.
And Jamie's recovery will be pushing daylight.
It's a spooky place. We want to get off the road.
I don't want to be here at dark. Just watch you don't impale yourself there.
Right, watch out.
Whoa, yeah!
Greg lands the trailer without losing the entire inside wall.
I'm pretty relieved. It's worked out quite well.
That's what we wanted. Unbelievable.
Watch full episodes on the Weather Channel and the Weather Channel TV app.